All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion.
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
So we are back as we are coming into the second game of the night. This is the varsity contest. And having some network congestion issues here. I'm not sure why. Thank you all for watching here. We are getting ready for the national anthem. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
And following that, I do apologize. There's some copyright audio issues with the national anthem at times. So, once again, this is the varsity contest. The Eagles are at the host Dixon at Dixon High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's contest between the visiting Lady Eagles of Plato and your Dixon Lady Bulldogs. Dixon High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this game is competitive, but it is also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. The varsity team will be playing the best 3 out of 5 sets. We welcome our guests from Plato and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. The starting lineup for the Plato Eagles. Number 8, Tara Copley. Number 4, Kaylee Copley. Number 5, Ramsey Cruz. Number 3, Brenna Couch. Number 10, Tara Couch. 28, Hannah Cannon. And number 6, Libero Autumn Yorkshire. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the starting lineup for your Dixon Lady Bulldogs. Number 19, freshman Brooke Easterling. Number 22, freshman Risa Martin. Number 8, sophomore Abby Alexander. Number 28, sophomore Katie Love. Number 32, junior Caitlin Baggett. Number 16, senior Maddie McBride. And number 10, senior Caitlin Baker.
And that is your starters for the Lady Bulldogs. A very young group here, as Dixon is starting a couple freshmen, a couple sophomores, and a junior. There's the customary sportsmanship gesture there, as in normal times that would be the high fives going underneath the basket, or underneath the net there. The baskets are still up, but they are definitely not being used right now. So Plato will get first serve here. And good dig by the Bulldogs, but Plato is able to take an early 1-0 lead. Eagles once again with a serve over the net. Good effort by Dixon to return it. And that will be point for the Lady Bulldogs, so we are evened up early in this matchup here. JV lost in 2 sets to Plato earlier. And good hit by Dixon. And that's going to go back into the stage territory, so Plato will come away with that, as they'll take a 2-1 lead early here. Some updates out of Plato from cross country. The junior high girls were able to come away with a first place finish, as 4 of them medaled in the Plato meet. And that will be out of bounds, as that is Plato. I thought it was, but I'm just waiting for the official score to change. So good job to the Lady Bulldogs cross-country runners. And Dixon will take that, as we'll have you some live basketball on Thursday night, as Dixon plays. I actually don't remember who Dixon plays, but we'll have a game Thursday night. And a little sleight of the hand for Plato, as they're able to double this lead up 4-2. Dixon sets for the spike, and Plato blocks, so Plato will take a 5-2 lead. Nope, Dixon will get the point here, so penalty over the net, I'm assuming. Soft set over the net for the return. And that will go out of bounds in the cheap seats, and Plato will take a 5-3 lead. Unlike baseball, you cannot keep that one. They get angry. Dig for Dixon, and just a little too much on that as Plato doubles it up once again, 6-3. And that will be a touch and point for Dixon. So Dixon's competing very well in this right now. And Plato can't handle that as Dixon will pull within 1 point of a, so far, a close contest. And that'll knock things up. So we have a 6-6 tie here early on in this first set of the contest. The Lady Eagles have the only win between these two teams combined right now. And Plato's able to find the hole in the Dixon defense right there. So Plato has a narrow 1 point lead. And that will definitely get the coach moving, and Dixon once again ties this up as they are definitely looking for something after the JV contest. Good movement by the Lady Bulldogs. Both these teams are having good ball movement so far to begin this first set at least. Both teams continue as that will go out of bounds, and Plato will come away with the kind of stray ball. So that will bounce off of a Lady Bulldog, so Plato will take a 9-7 lead. Once again, both teams are coming out strong. And that will extend this Plato lead to 3 scores now. That will come off a Bulldog as Plato now gets on a roll here as they're starting to get into a rhythm. They lead 11-7. Still in the first set. New rules make this best out of 3. Similar to college and I believe professionals best out of 3. The dig by the Dixon defense. Good save by Plato, though, after the hard shot over the net. And Dixon's able to not find an open lane on that side. So we still have a 4-point contest. We have our, I wouldn't say large student section, but there's definitely a student section over there. That'll be a fault on the Bulldogs, and give Plato their 13th point of this match. And Plato is able to block that over the net, so that'll be 14-8 in favor of the Eagles. Plato in the bluish color, Dixon in the red. So that will be point for the Lady Bulldogs. I think that's like a navy color. And Dixon will once again claw their way back as they're hanging around in this contest. And that will be out in foul ball territory once again, so 15-10 in favor of the Lady Eagles. I'm sure my assistant will find the district volleyball standings and update me with them in a little bit here. Oh, the camera went to the wrong one. So that will come off of the out of bounds for Dixon, so 16 points now in favor of the Lady Eagles. And Dixon will come away with a freebie right there as just goes wide right. And Plato can't get over the net, so back within 4 points is the Lady Bulldogs here. That will be in for the Lady Bulldogs as we're able to get within 3 points now. Good serve for Dixon. Soft touch on the pass over the net, but not on the Dixon side as we are back within 2. Lady Bulldogs are really hanging in here with this one. This is a best out of 3, so that pulls within 1 point, and Dixon is really on fire. We're going to have a timeout, and we're going to take a break here. We'll be back in after this 1 minute PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
And coming back after the timeout, the Bulldogs are able to get a direct hit, and we're knotted back up at 16-all with Dixon still in possession of the ball. So Dixon will take the lead after trailing, I believe, 5 or 6 at one point. So we are really having a great comeback here. And Dixon takes a 2-point lead as they are really digging into this now. Now the Lady Bulldogs will be competing in District 7, Class 2 District 7. And blocked by Dixon to send it back over, so 19-16. And we will get to the districts in just a moment here once this action settles down, as that will be a foul ball off into the stands, and Dixon will take a 20-16 lead. This is their biggest lead of the night. Dixon with the hit, and Dixon finds the open lane, so 21-16. Bulldogs are within 4 points of closing this set out.
Keep on serving.
That makes a... Well, we're going to have a timeout, so we'll be back after this PSA, and we'll be back with some districts also.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So coming out of that break, the Lady Bulldogs continue to serve, as we'll bring the districts to you once the action settles down in a little bit here. And that will be a line drive straight down, and the dig is not there, so 22-16 now. Lady Bulldogs are really having incredible effort on this drive. I believe that was 10 straight points for Dixon. That'll make 11 straight points for Dixon. So 23-16 now. Hard hit, straight up by Plato, and that will hit the ceiling, so Dixon is game point for the first set here. And that's going to be just high, so Plato still trails by 7. So Dixon can win this set by a mistake by Plato. Good save by the Bulldogs. And Dixon will come away with the win. So with that, the Lady Bulldogs will This is the score from last, by the way. I don't know why it's on there. But with that, the Lady Bulldogs will win this 25-17. We'll be back after this PSA.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So coming out of the break into the second half, we have a 1-0 lead in favor of Dixon. The Lady Bulldogs are in Class 2 District 7 this year. They will compete against Bell, Bourbon, Lynn, and Steelville for the championship. And the winner of that will face Kabul, Conway, Houston, Licking, or Thayers. So the winner of that district is going to have a very tough time as Plato comes away with that. My tripod's getting a little cranky there, but and Plato will get the second point there. Now Plato is in Class 1 this year in volleyball. And Plato will add to their lead, make it 3-0. We're going to have a error on Plato, so Dixon will get the point. And we're going to have another error, so that'll bring Dixon within 1 point of this contest. Last time this happened, the Lady Bulldogs went on a roll and never gave up the reins. Dixon did the good old-fashioned Bears run the ball offense the last time they had a chance, and they took it straight down the middle. And that will be inbound, so Dixon takes the lead again. This a two-set win would really give them an advantage. And that will go back to Plato, so we are all tied up, and I am not finding Plato's volleyball district here. It's somewhere. I have found it. It is Class 1, District 6. It includes Bradleyville, Fordland, Koshkong, Niangua, and Summersville. So the Plato will take a 1-point advantage, but the way these Lady Bulldogs are, it doesn't take long to take the lead and run away. That was the second set, by the way, of the season that Dixon has won. And they're hoping to pick up a third set here for the season after this. To win the match, you have to win 2 out of 3 sets. Or 3 out of 5, I apologize. Good save by Dixon. And Plato starts to get a little steam as they lead 7-4, not 6-4. I'll avoid distractions now and focus on the game. Good serve by Plato. That will be out, and it is off Dixon, so that will double the score up. Dixon may want to think about a timeout pretty soon here to regroup a little bit. And that'll make it 9-4. And we do have a timeout right after that, so we'll be back after this 30-second PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And with 18 seconds to go here before we start, the Lady Bulldogs have a 25-17 win to begin this. Plato currently leads 9-4. As I mentioned, we have junior high basketball coming to you Thursday. I'm having some car mechanical issues done to my vehicle, so I will try to make it Thursday. The plan's to be here. If I am not, someone in Viewerland I'm sure will be happy to get me up here to make sure I make it. And that will be another point for Plato. And then Saturday we'll have the IDFL, the Indoor Developmental Football League National Championship down in Springfield, as Queen City Insane Asylum will host the Gateway Blue Jackets. Queen City has won the first 2 matchups. Dixon trails by 5. Good serve by Dixon. And good block. And that will be a point for the Lady Bulldogs, as that'll pull them within 4. Some big news in football. Some changes of classes, really. Football districts also came out, as Plato will come away with that. Webb City's moved up to Class 5, so they're in the same district as Carthage and Carl Junction now. And those are probably 3 of the top teams in the state. And Jefferson City has moved down a class to Class 5. I think, as far as I can remember, Jefferson City's always been the biggest class, but due to the split with Capital City now, that has pulled down the enrollment. Capital City is also in the same district this year as Jefferson City, as I don't believe they have any seniors in there yet. They have all juniors. And that will give Dixon within 3 points. Good lobs by both teams, and that's going to be too hard, so Plato will once again take a 4-point lead. So far, neither team has really been decisive here, as both of them have really about even in the varsity matchup. Looks like we're having some timing delays a little bit here, but we will work through them. I believe YouTube has corrected itself, and that will be a point for Dixon. So just like that, it is 12-10, and we are right back in this. Serve. Plato's got to get it over. Plato can't, so 1 point to go to make the tie here, as I have learned the hard way, especially in basketball, that a 15-20 point lead in the first half does not guarantee a win. And Dixon ties it up, as we are knotted up at 12 apiece. As I mentioned, a win here would be a big achievement for Dixon, because that would they'd only require one more set to finish it off, but Plato takes the 1 point advantage. Spike from Dixon, so we're tied at 13 all. And then if you are around this Friday for some football action, the Waynesville Tigers will host the Hillcrest Hornets this weekend. Tigers are looking for their first win of the season. So is Hillcrest. And that game will be on at 7 p.m. Friday. Another good matchup. I believe Bolivar will travel to Kickapoo for a tough Ozark Conference game. Plato will gain a 2-point advantage here. Also up here in Dixon, we'll have the Lady Bulldogs hosting several teams, including Waynesville, for their golf tournament. It's saved by Plato. That's going to be too hard, so Plato will come away with a 3-point advantage now. The Dixon's going to have to really step up the defense. It's saved by the Eagles. It's going to be into the net, so Dixon steps up the defense. We might as well call Dixon the Kansas City Chiefs right now with the way they're playing here, hanging in there. I don't know if you watched the Chiefs game, but it was definitely a little dreary till about 2 seconds to go when it was tied up, and then with a 50-yard field goal, and wound up with the win of a field goal. Dixon should get the point. They do, so Dixon's within 1 point once again. I believe after the set, we'll have our analyst sitting next to me giving you your mid-game review of stats and trends over here. I see he's got his paper wrote down. He's got about 3 pages of notes for you. And Dixon ties it up. And we have a timeout by Plato. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And coming back, the Bulldogs and Eagles are tied once again. Both teams are having an excellent contest. Dixon nearly got the open gap, but Plato is there. And Plato is able to just skim the ball across the net for the 18-17 lead. So we have a sub coming in. I do not have a roster. I apologize. That's number 14 coming in for number 3. And if you would like to sponsor some of these broadcasts, feel free to message me on Facebook or give me a call. If you go to that setting there, you can reach me on my phone number there, or just send me an email, alanhilliardsports@gmail.com. And I would like to bring high school basketball most of the home games if I can. So Plato has a 3-point lead once again here, as that will skim across the net and make it 21-17. So Dixon takes a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So coming out of the timeout, the Lady Bulldogs, I believe they have got their, well, good placement of the ball by Plato on that, but Dixon, I believe, is coming out ready for some good defense, try to make a run here as just 3 more points, and Plato will pick up the win as that will go straight up in the air, and Plato looks like, unless Dixon can do something here, this will probably close this one out as it's going to take 2 more. It's going to take 1 more serve now, and Plato will tie this up. That will guarantee at least 4 rounds of this now. Good job by the Bulldogs on placement. And that will do it for set number 2, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So someone I would like to thank is Teresa Stafford from American Family Insurance. She is our MISHA sponsor. She has paid the MISHA fee to allow us to stream postseason contests. So if you have a postseason contest you'd like to stream, let me know and we can work something out there. And we'll be back after about another 2 minutes.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
And we are about 15 seconds out from starting the third set of the contest here, as I believe Plato will get the ball in the next serve. I think they rotate. They do. So once again, we are in the newly remodeled Dixon gym that used to go long ways and was definitely much smaller than what it is now. Still not quite looking the same without the banners, but that is something that is being determined there, as that will be a wild hit. So Dixon will get that first point after kind of the crazy little start. And that will be tied up at 1 apiece. We're going to have a subbing in once again, as camera got a little out of focus. So Plato will take a slim 2-1 lead now. The Bulldogs sub in there. I think it's called the Libre. If I said it wrong, I do apologize. Plato has to get it over. They do. Hard hit by Dixon, and line drive straight to the floor as Plato can't get there. These Lady Bulldogs are really doing an excellent job of ball control. And that will be in as Dixon doubles the lead. So they now lead 4-2. As I said earlier, the second win is a crucial one, because that will give the other team just that little bit of comfort they need right there. We're going to have a an injury timeout here, as checking over the Lady Eagle to make sure she's okay. And that's going to be point for Dixon, as they hold a 6-2 lead now, and they continue to add to this lead. Last week, the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs had a good game against Newburgh. Newburgh was able to win the A girls game, while the Bulldogs won both the A and the B game. The B game was a sight to see. It's a 5-point lead for Dixon. And looked close, but that will be point for Plato. And I do apologize for the analyst. He said the dog ate his notes that he took earlier. And Dixon's able to add to that lead, so I guess the excuse the dog ate your homework is, I guess when a teacher says it, it must be true. And Dixon takes a 9-3 lead, so the Lady Bulldogs are holding their own right now. As that will fall short, so that'll give Plato their 4th point of this 3rd set. And Dixon will make in double digits first, as they will hang on to that 6-point advantage. And unlike football, 6 points means something here. And Dixon makes it a even 7. And once again, 12-4, so the Lady Bulldogs are really hanging on to the Eagles this time. So 13-4 now, as it's too early to tell, but the Lady Bulldogs are digging a very big hole, and the Eagles are getting deeper in it after every serve right now. We'll hop over, and Plato will just kind of drop that right there in place, as I believe that'll be Plato's first point after Dixon had a 4 or 5 score run right there. It's going to go out, so 15-5 puts Dixon in great position here. And that's going to be a, well, at least a double hit, if not a couple others, but it'll result in a change of possession for the Bulldogs. And once again, an unforced error will give Dixon the 10-point lead now, as they continue to extend this cushion they have. And Plato's able to drop down with good ball placement. So that will cut the Dixon lead down to 8 points. Up for so Plato now appears to be on a run, as they're really digging into this. Dixon's not quite able to save it, so Plato now enters double digits. We have a timeout called by Dixon. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So we still have about 20 seconds to go here in the timeout as Lady Bulldogs had a, I believe, 10 or 11 point lead at one point. It's been kind of whittled down to 6, but the Dixon defense is just kind of had some soft spots in that the zone defense there, but after the whistle or the buzzer decided to go, now we're ready. And good effort by both teams, but Plato's continues to eat away at that score. And Dixon will make it 17-11 as they inch closer to 25 points. So 8 points away. And Dixon's just not quite able to get that ball under control, so it's now a 5-point game as 14-3 switch places once again. So Plato will draw this into a 4-point game. Their cushion is slowly shrinking down now. And once again, it is 3 points, so the Lady Eagles are on a roll at the moment. And that will get away from them, so that will inch Dixon closer to that mark they need at 25 points. They are 7 away. Well, Plato is not too far from that, but they still trail by 4. A lot can happen here as Plato cuts into it once again and makes this a 3-point contest. So Plato cuts into it, and we are 2 points now. You have to win by at least 2. So you can't have a 24-23 score. Or 25-24 score. And that's... So Lady Eagles have drawn within 1 point as they have made a comeback. That will be out. So we're going to have a timeout by Dixon as we are all tied up at 18 apiece. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
So as I look for a longer ad for you here, we have some other broadcasts coming up. We also plan to do some Richland broadcast. And we are about ready to go. And Plato takes the lead with that. So Plato has a 1-point lead now over Dixon. And Dixon with the block, so we are all knotted up once again. Good save by Dixon, still in play. Dixon is able to add to this. Dixon with a 21-9 lead. And that one will go out as it is 21-20. Dixon ahead by 1. Good save by the Bulldogs. And we are knotted up at 21 apiece. So that will give Plato a 22-21 advantage. So both these teams are really matching up once again, especially late in this round. And Plato will lead by 2 as they are 2 points away from closing this out. It's going to be and Plato is within 1 point of picking up a third round victory here. Still have lots more fight to go, though, between these two teams. No ears haven't bitten off yet. As that will end this round with a 25-21 score. We'll be back after this PSA.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how he finds anything in his backpack.
I can't find my backpack.
I couldn't even read his handwriting.
Holding the pencil makes my hand hurt.
I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me? I'm trying as hard as I can.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
I've loved science since I was really, really little. I wanted to be a meteorologist, a doctor, a chemist. But now I found a new love for space science. I'm planning to be an astrophysicist.
We were told that Ella wasn't talking much at school. Teachers would be like, we don't know if she's understanding us, she's not responding. Then the first grade teacher said that she had some decoding issues. That's being able to sound out words. She would understand the context of the story, but not necessarily each word. And she wasn't doing well in school because everybody else was really reading. She also felt like she wasn't so smart. She felt bad about herself.
When people first say dyslexia, you think that you're like out of the regular group. But as you start realizing there's lots of people around who have dyslexia, they just don't always talk about it.
I think that helped all of us to have some kind of name to put to what was happening for her.
I saw this YouTube video on how we should live on Venus instead of Mars.
She's had a really blossoming year with her teacher, Liz Skelly. She's really helped her a lot.
I'm actually freakishly scared of the ocean.
People with dyslexia not only have specific weaknesses, but we're finding have really unique and interesting strengths.
Her nickname was First Lady of Physics.
Because they have this different way of problem solving and thinking that actually, as adults, can often make them highly successful.
Majority of the women, most of the men got the credit for their work.
Ella has made years of growth in a very short amount of time. And part of that is because she's so interested in learning.
She is so much more confident.
Because she's her biggest advocate.
I'm always thinking about the future and how great it's going to be.
And we are back with this as I believe Plato will get that point. So we're in the fourth set, and Plato has the 2-1 advantage right now. So Dixon now needs to force a fifth set in order to get a chance at a comeback here. Good job by Plato for the recovery there, as that was a tough set. So Plato takes a 3-0 lead, and if I was a coach, I'd be pulling out some highlights from the Chiefs football game and explaining some things about defense. Well, I don't know if defense... I wouldn't say defense won that game, but it was definitely the kicking game. Plato continues to add to this lead as they will take an early 5-0 lead in the fourth set. So if Plato wins this set, they will win the match overall. If Dixon wins, they'll force a fifth set of first 1 to 15. And Dixon comes out strong once they get the ball. And if anybody would like to get with me and possibly sponsor and get a video ad set up to play during breaks, I would definitely be interested in that, as PSAs are wonderful, but it'd be nice to have some videos in here. I could advertise some my own stuff, but I don't know why I don't. For all the... Good job by Dixon to save it. That will be out, and Plato takes a 7-2 lead, but if you want photos of local sports, check out AlanHilliardSports.com, and I also am publishing my weekly sports report once again, which covers the area teams as well as, well, normally Missouri S&T, but they're not playing right now, so Dixon will pick up their third point and keep this from getting too far out of hand. Save in the back by Dixon, and Plato can't get it over, so we have a 7-4 lead, still in favor of Plato, but Dixon's clawing their way back. And Dixon is nearly tied it up now. They pull within 2 points of Plato. And that will change the possession over to the Eagles now. And once again, we will move the chains back to the Dixon side. Plato will take a 9-6 lead here as they just joining us. They lead 2-1 right now. And 3 sets will win it, and Dixon still hangs in there, so keeps the Bulldogs in this contest. So penalty on Dixon. That will give Plato a point, so 10-7. Our student section has kind of shrunken down a little bit. It's approaching 8 p.m. here, Central Time, which I believe my carriage will turn to a pumpkin about 8:30, so... And good job by Dixon to keep this game alive as it remains a 3-point contest. So Dixon once again continues to remain alive in this as it's been back and forth, and Dixon is within 1 of tying it up again. One thing you notice with these smaller schools is the height is just not there. You don't have those 6'3", 6'2" girls that just kind of come out of nowhere. And Dixon ties this up as a couple schools come to mind, like Kickapoo. Rolla has had some girls in the past, 6'3". Last year, their basketball team, I think, had 4 6'3" girls. And that's going to bring a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
From the moment we met, it felt like we fit.
Thank you for showing me what unconditional love looks like.
We are better when we are together. My life feels complete with you in it. Oh.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Thank you.
And we are coming back as Dixon will add to the lead. They now lead by 2. So the Lady Bulldogs are really hanging in there, and they are not giving up just yet. But Plato is there to slow that train down a little bit and try to take control here to see what they can do. And Dixon's there to knock it down, so 14-12. If you have some children interested in playing basketball, the Fort Leonard Wood YMCA is taking sign-up starting October 1st. Check out Fort Leonard Wood YMCA on Facebook for more information for that. And if you are a 6'3", 6th grader, you know, message me before you sign up, and you know, we'll work something out. If you're 6'2", I'll accept that also, you know. And Plato has turned this around as they've taken a 2-point lead. So once again, Plato holds a one match advantage. So if Plato wins this, they will win it all. Dixon can extend it to extra period if they need to. But right now, the Lady Eagles are on a roll, and we'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And we are coming back. The Lady Eagles are on a roll at the moment as they have taken a 3-point advantage with 17-14. Dixon won the first set, and Plato has come away with the second two. Both teams are doing some excellent offense right now, though. And Dixon will get the score, so back within 2 points. Excellent job by the Lady Bulldogs. And Plato will gain their 18th point of this period. And once again, 14-3 play or shuffle in and out over there to 14 has really done a great job of serving, though. She has a strong arm out there. Good save by Dixon. And good block by Plato, so Plato takes a 19-15 lead. I would imagine some of these girls are starting to get a little winded out there. It's been at least an hour straight of playing, pretty much. So 28-22 on the front, 10-19 behind. And Dixon with the knockdown as they're still in this contest. They are within 2. Kind of a wild hit there on the Plato side. And Dixon somehow saves that. Dixon with a good dig. Plato is trying their best to keep it up. So is Dixon. And that will be out, and Dixon will come within a point. So that will give Plato their 20th point, and looks like 12 will come in for 5. By the Bulldogs, as this game is not over yet. The Bulldogs are still in it, and 5 comes back into the game. Number 10 back to serve. Number 8, 19 will play mid. It's going to be close, and it will be out as Dixon's able on the third serve to get it across. That's going to be out, and Plato. Oh, so no timeout. Had a miscommunication there. Good serve by the Bulldogs. And that will be out on Dixon, so Plato comes within 3 points of closing this out. The Bulldogs have really had some good matchups, as the last one was within 4. This one's within 2. And even the first couple were pretty good there. So we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And we'd like to thank once again American Family Insurance agent Teresa Stafford. She is the sponsor for the Misha broadcast this year, so that would include playoffs of every sport. So if you would like to have your team streamed or, anything of that nature, let us know and we'll be happy to help you with that. And we are back to the action as Plato with the serve. That's a grounding call right there. I'm expecting a flag to come out of there, but I guess the volleyball officials don't have flags. Good job by Dixon. Both teams are really down to the wire here as Dixon's trying to force extra time here to force the third set. And that's going to give Plato a chance to end this game. But if Plato doesn't get it, then if they make a error here, then that is going to give Dixon a chance. So it's not over yet, and that's going to be out. So that's going to be a final score of 3-1 here at Dixon High School. The Lady Bulldogs won the first one 25-17, but Plato won 3 straight sets, 25-17, 21, and 21. So thank you for watching. Have a great night, and we will see you Thursday here from Dixon High School.
Oh no, what happened?
Dave.
Oh, I got this. Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. We don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
Well, I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.